As we age, particularly between the ages of 50 and 75, life takes on a different rhythm. We gather wisdom through experience, learn to navigate the complexities of relationships, and perhaps most importantly, come to realize that some things are better left unsaid. In this transformative phase of life, the art of privacy becomes a powerful tool for preserving our dignity and serenity. For seniors, especially in the United States, keeping certain truths close to the chest isn't merely a choice, it's a profound statement of self-respect and autonomy. In this eye-opening exploration, we'll uncover 9 essential secrets that should remain unspoken. These insights are not just about protecting your reputation, they're about embracing a life of grace and empowerment in your golden years. Join us as we navigate this journey together, revealing how holding on to these precious secrets can lead to a more fulfilling and peaceful life. Let's discover the power of discretion and the freedom it brings. 1. Age. More than just a number. We know that age is always the first thing people are curious about when they meet someone new. It's one of the easiest identifiers in a society that places a significant premium on youth. We're constantly reminded of the value society places on being young, and as we get older, we might notice how that changes, how assumptions about our abilities, our health, and even our potential begin to surface based solely on the number of years we've lived. While many say that age is just a number, the reality is that this number often shapes perceptions, consciously or unconsciously. It can limit opportunities, restrict how others see us, and even influence how we see ourselves. This is where the subtle, yet persistent force of ageism comes into play. Despite laws and regulations that discourage age-based discrimination, it exists in nuanced ways, shaping interactions and expectations. We've all witnessed or experienced it, whether in workplaces, social situations, or everyday life. A casual comment, a judgmental glance, or an assumption about what we should or shouldn't be able to do, simply because we're of a certain age. But here's the truth. Life isn't about the number of years on a calendar. It's about the richness of our experiences, the lessons we've learned, and the ways we continue to grow. Our age doesn't define us, nor does it dictate what we are capable of achieving. By keeping our age private, we protect ourselves from being boxed in by societal expectations. We take ownership of our narrative. Instead of allowing others to use a number as shorthand for our abilities or potential, we give ourselves the freedom to be seen for who we are today, for what we are capable of right now. Keep our age to ourselves, we reclaim our power. We remove unnecessary labels and give ourselves the space to navigate the world on our own terms. We define our existence not by the ticking clock, but by the moments we create, the passions we pursue, and the growth we continue to experience. Age is just a part of our story, but it doesn't have to be the headline. The real value of our lives is found in how we live them, not the number of years that have passed. Mike, a man in his early 50s, had spent most of his career in the corporate world, where he excelled in management roles. However, as he approached retirement, he found himself reflecting on his lifelong passion for woodworking, a hobby he had pursued intermittently but never fully embraced. Encouraged by his family, Mike decided to turn his passion into a full-time endeavor. However, he quickly encountered societal biases regarding age. Many people, including some of his former colleagues, expressed skepticism about his decision, suggesting that he was too old to start a new career in such a physically demanding field. Determined to prove them wrong, Mike sought out classes at a local woodworking school, where he found a community of passionate woodworkers of all ages. While some of the younger students were quick to showcase their skills, Mike focused on learning and honing his craft. He poured his energy into mastering new techniques, even spending late nights in his garage workshop, creating everything from furniture to intricate carvings. He was driven not only by a desire to excel in woodworking, but also by the joy it brought him. As Mike's skills developed, he began to gain confidence. He started sharing his work on social media, where his projects attracted attention. People were often surprised to learn that he was a beginner in woodworking, but his age did not deter him. Instead, it became a source of inspiration for others, showing that it's never too late to pursue a passion or take on a new challenge. Before long, Mike decided to take a leap of faith and opened a small woodworking shop. He offered custom furniture and home decor, and his unique designs began to draw in customers. Mike's shop became a local hub for creativity, where people of all ages came together to appreciate craftsmanship. His story resonated with many who had held back from pursuing their dreams due to age-related concerns. Mike's journey exemplifies that age should not limit one's ambitions. By embracing his passion and focusing on his abilities, he reclaimed his narrative, proving that it's possible to start anew at any stage of life. His experience not only fulfilled his own dreams, but also encouraged others to redefine their paths. Through his woodworking, Mike showed that the true measure of life lies not in the years we've lived, but in the passion we pursue and the impact we create along the way. 2. Money. Financial privacy is key. Never tell anyone, not even family, about your money once you've reached a certain point in life. When we get into our 50s and beyond, it's likely that our finances have taken shape, whether we've built some security or are still figuring things out. But money, no matter where we stand, is a subject that can easily stir up emotions, sometimes in ways we don't expect. Talking openly about wealth can invite jealousy or change how others see us, creating a distance that wasn't there before. Sharing financial hardships, on the other hand, may bring pity or judgment, which often leads to uncomfortable dynamics. What we have to remember is that our financial situation doesn't define us. It's not our money that tells our story. It's the way we live, the way we treat others, and the values we carry. We also preserve our dignity and autonomy, things that can get blurred when money becomes part of the conversation. The more we focus on who we are, rather than what's in our bank account, the more authentic our relationships become. Financial privacy isn't about secrecy, it's about protecting what truly matters. Our worth is not measured by dollars, but by the depth of our character and the strength of our connections. In holding this boundary, we remind ourselves and others that the most important things in life can't be bought or sold. Let's not lose sight of that. 3. Family secrets. The sanctuary of home. Every family has its challenges, and the relationships within it, whether between spouses, siblings, or children, can be complex. These dynamics, while sometimes strained or difficult, are also the bedrock of our deepest bonds and emotional support. We all know that families aren't perfect, and that's okay. But when it comes to family secrets, there's something sacred about what stays within the walls of our home. You see, family isn't just a collection of individuals. It's a sanctuary, a place where we find comfort, trust, and a sense of belonging. And within that sanctuary, there are moments of vulnerability, personal struggles, and sometimes disagreements. Sharing those with outsiders, even with good intentions, can open the door to misunderstandings, judgment, or even damage the trust that holds us together. When we keep our family matters private, it's not about hiding or suppressing what's going on. It's about creating a safe space for healing and reconciliation. Imagine for a moment what happens when we share our deepest conflicts with others, well-meaning friends perhaps, or extended family. They might offer advice or take sides, but they're seeing only a fraction of the full picture. And suddenly, something that could have been worked out internally becomes a source of external tension. We allow space for growth and resolution on our own terms. We safeguard the relationships that matter most, and we avoid inviting unnecessary influence or criticism from those who don't fully understand the nuances of our shared experience. In this space of privacy, we can communicate more openly with each other, learn to forgive, and rebuild trust without the weight of outside opinions or judgments. We create an environment where it's safe to be imperfect, to learn from our mistakes, and to love one another without fear of how others might see us. This protection of family secrets or personal challenges isn't about secrecy for secrecy's sake, but about honoring the sacredness of our family unit. We are all human, and our relationships are constantly evolving. By keeping our family sanctuary intact, we give ourselves the best chance to navigate those challenges together and emerge stronger, closer, and more connected. Our home becomes a space where healing is not only possible, it's nurtured. 4. Medications. Health is personal. Health becomes a central focus as we age. By the time we reach our 50s and 60s, many of us are managing chronic conditions or navigating treatments that become part of our daily routine. It's a phase of life that can feel overwhelming at times, and it's only natural to want to share what we're going through. But there's something important we need to consider: how we choose to talk about our health, especially when it comes to medications or treatments. When we open up too much about our health details, even with good intentions, it can lead to a shift in how others perceive us. Suddenly, we risk being seen not as the vibrant, multifaceted people we are, but through the narrow lens of an illness or condition. Our identity can become overshadowed by the specifics of our treatments or diagnoses. And while those around us might mean well, their unsolicited advice or assumptions can leave us feeling judged or misunderstood. What's powerful is that we have the ability to shape our own narrative. By choosing to keep certain details of our health private, we aren't being secretive. We're simply preserving our dignity, our autonomy, and our sense of self. This doesn't mean we can't seek support when we need it. It just means we can be thoughtful about when and how we share, ensuring that the focus remains on us as whole people, not just our medical experiences. Maintaining this balance allows us to continue living with confidence and to engage in conversations that go beyond our health challenges. We remain in control of how we're perceived, reminding ourselves and others that our value, our stories, and our essence extend far beyond the medications or treatments we might need. It's a gentle, empowering act of self-preservation, one that helps keep us connected to who we truly are, even as we navigate the inevitable changes that come with aging. 5. Sexuality. Intimacy is sacred. Sharing details about your sexual life is not a good idea. Sexuality is a profound and intimate part of who we are, something that often deepens in meaning and complexity as relationships evolve and grow. It's natural to feel pride, joy, or curiosity about intimacy, but when we share those private moments with others, we risk losing something very important. Intimacy, at its core, is sacred. It's a connection between two people that is built on trust, vulnerability, and deep emotional connection. When we start to share the details of that connection, whether it's in casual conversation, for validation, or even humor, we expose it to misunderstanding and misinterpretation. People may not understand the nuances, the emotions, or the intentions behind those moments, and as a result, they may judge or reduce something so meaningful into something trivial. Then, we protect the integrity of that bond. Privacy in this area fosters trust and respect. It ensures that what is special and unique between you and your partner remains yours. There is a power in that discretion. It's a way of nurturing the relationship, preserving its depth, and respecting the boundaries that intimacy requires to flourish. When we choose not to share, we are making a conscious decision to honor our relationships. We are saying, "This is ours, Spain, and it doesn't need validation or commentary from the outside world." In this space, intimacy grows richer, more fulfilling, and more authentic because it is sheltered from the gaze and opinions of others. This doesn't mean we should shy away from conversations about healthy sexuality or seeking help when needed. Those have their place, but the personal, emotional, and intimate details, those are best kept between you and your partner. There's a strength in recognizing that some parts of our lives are not meant to be shared, that our personal experiences with those we love should be held with care. By doing so, we cultivate a relationship that is grounded in trust and respect, a space where intimacy is allowed to remain sacred. 6. Charity. The quiet power of giving. One of the most fulfilling acts of kindness is the power of charity. When we give, be it our time, resources, or heartfelt support, we engage in a beautiful exchange that enriches not only the lives of those we help, but our own as well. Charity is more than just a transaction. It's a profound connection that speaks to our shared humanity. Yet as we embark on this journey of giving, it's essential to recognize the difference between genuine charity and the allure of public recognition. We've all seen acts of generosity that seem to shine a spotlight on the giver, transforming a noble deed into a performance. This kind of charity can unintentionally shift the focus from the needs of others to the giver's desire for validation, which can lead to an uncomfortable dynamic and might even discourage those who feel they can't compete with such grand displays. Imagine instead the beauty of quiet acts of kindness. The most impactful moments often unfold in the shadows, where the spotlight is absent, and the focus is solely on making a difference. When we give without seeking applause or acknowledgement, we preserve the dignity of both ourselves and those we help. It's in these subtle gestures that the true essence of charity shines through, fostering genuine connections and creating ripples of positivity that resonate far beyond our immediate circles. As we move through our lives, let's embrace the transformative power of charity as a shared experience. Let's commit to creating a world where kindness thrives, not for the recognition we might gain, but for the joy of uplifting others. In doing so, we not only enrich our own lives, but also plant the seeds for a legacy of compassion that will inspire future generations. Together, let's celebrate the quiet strength of giving, where the true reward lies not in what we receive, but in the profound impact we have on each other's lives. We want to share a touching story that highlights the quiet power of giving, an inspiring reminder that charity goes beyond monetary contributions and embodies compassion, kindness, and community spirit. Meet Paul, a retired firefighter living in a bustling city. After dedicating years of his life to serving others, Paul became aware of the growing number of homeless individuals in his neighborhood. Rather than seeking recognition or praise for his intentions, Paul chose to make a difference quietly, demonstrating the essence of genuine charity. Recognizing the immediate needs of those experiencing homelessness, Paul decided to take action. He began by collecting warm clothing and blankets from friends, family, and local businesses. He worked diligently behind the scenes, ensuring that his efforts remained low-key and focused on helping others without drawing attention to himself. Once Paul had gathered a significant amount of clothing and blankets, he set out to distribute them personally. Rather than organizing a large public event, he quietly visited local parks and shelters where many homeless individuals gathered. With a warm smile and a kind word, Paul handed out the items directly to those in need. Paul made sure to approach each person with respect, taking the time to listen to their stories and engage in meaningful conversations. He understood that for many, the warmth of a blanket or a coat was more than just a physical necessity. It was a reminder that someone cared about them. This personal touch made a world of difference, fostering trust and compassion between Paul and the individuals he helped. Over time, word spread about Paul's quiet efforts. Inspired by his dedication and humility, other community members began to join him. They donated clothing, food, and even their time to help Paul continue his mission. Together, they created a small but impactful network of kindness, focusing on meeting the needs of their community without any desire for recognition. How charity, grounded in genuine empathy, can spark a movement of kindness. He didn't seek validation or accolades. He simply wanted to help those who were struggling. His commitment to uplifting others transformed not only the lives of the individuals he reached out to, but also inspired those around him to contribute in their own ways. The true essence of charity lies in our willingness to help others without seeking anything in return. It is in these quiet moments of giving, where love and compassion flourish, that we discover the remarkable impact of our actions. By embracing the spirit of generosity, we can create a lasting legacy of support and understanding that resonates far beyond our individual contributions. 7. Honor. Protecting your reputation. We've likely achieved much in life by the time we reach our 50s or 60s. Whether it's raising a family, building a successful career, or leaving a mark on our communities, each achievement is like a chapter in our story, filled with lessons learned and experiences gained. But have we ever paused to consider how we share these stories? While it can be tempting to showcase our successes, let's remember that true honor often lies in our humility. It's easy to fall into the trap of constantly broadcasting our accomplishments, yet this can sometimes diminish the respect we've worked so hard to earn. We want to be remembered not just for what we've done, but for who we are at our core. By keeping certain aspects of our lives private, we're not hiding away. We're cultivating dignity. We're inviting others to connect with us on a deeper level, seeing us as real, relatable individuals, rather than just a list of achievements. When we engage with others in this authentic way, we foster respect that lasts far beyond any accolades. In a world where sharing has become second nature, we face a choice. Do we join the endless parade of self-promotion, or do we take a step back and let our actions do the talking? By choosing the latter, we create a space where genuine respect and admiration can flourish. Think about it. Wouldn't we rather be valued for our kindness, our integrity, and our contributions to others' lives than for a fleeting moment of recognition? Let's carry ourselves with grace, celebrating our journeys quietly but meaningfully. When we prioritize authenticity over accolades, we not only honor ourselves, but also everyone who has walked alongside us on this path. Together, let's craft a legacy that resonates deeply, one that speaks to the heart rather than just the surface. 8. Insults. Letting go of past hurts. Throughout life, we all experience moments of insult or hurt that leave emotional scars. These experiences can linger, festering like wounds that never fully heal. Each time we replay those painful memories in our minds, we unknowingly tighten the grip of these grievances, allowing them to weigh us down. It becomes a heavy burden, one that clouds our present and stifles our potential for joy and connection. We often carry these emotional weights quietly, believing that keeping our hurt private protects us from judgment. However, in reality, this silence can inhibit our healing process. Sharing our feelings when we feel ready can lead to understanding and empathy, creating pathways to healing we never knew existed. Yet this doesn't mean we need to broadcast our hurts to the world. Sometimes a simple acknowledgement to ourselves is the first step toward liberation. Letting go of past insults is not an easy task. It requires courage and intention. It involves confronting our pain, recognizing its impact, and choosing to release its hold over us. This journey can be daunting, but it is also profoundly liberating. As we gradually detach from these past grievances, we make space for new experiences, relationships, and opportunities. We allow ourselves the chance to engage fully with the present moment and find joy in life once more. Number 9. Mantra, the strength of personal belief. A mantra, be it a spiritual phrase, a personal motto, or a guiding principle, acts as a powerful beacon of internal strength. Think of it as a compass that helps us navigate the complexities of life, offering direction when we might feel lost. Each of us carries a unique mantra that embodies our core beliefs and values, a reflection of who we truly are. Now, while it's natural to want to share these profound truths with others, we must recognize a vital truth. Not everyone will understand or appreciate the depth of our convictions. When we share our mantras too openly, we risk diluting their essence, losing the very strength that makes them so powerful. Our beliefs are deeply personal treasures, and revealing them can sometimes lead to misunderstandings or dismissals that undermine their significance. Imagine holding a rare gem, a brilliant stone that sparkles with potential. This gem represents our innermost beliefs, a source of clarity and comfort. By keeping it close, we maintain its luster and vitality. When we choose to protect our mantras, we cultivate an inner sanctuary, a safe space where our beliefs can thrive without outside interference. Let's think about what this means for us. By nurturing our mantras privately, we build a solid foundation that helps us face challenges with resilience. This intentional practice allows us to tap into an inner strength that empowers us to live authentically and purposefully. As we go about our daily lives, let's cherish the power of our personal beliefs. By holding our mantras close to our hearts, we create a guiding light that shines brightly, illuminating our paths and reminding us of who we are. In doing so, we not only strengthen our resolve, but also cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness and confidence, ready to embrace whatever comes our way. Life is a delicate dance between sharing our stories and cherishing our privacy. For those in their later years, safeguarding certain truths becomes essential in preserving our dignity, autonomy, and inner peace. By keeping these 9 secrets, age, money, family matters, medications, sexuality, charity, honor, insults, and personal beliefs close to the heart, you not only protect your well-being, but also empower yourself to embrace a life filled with authenticity and fulfillment. Remember, sometimes silence speaks volumes, and what we choose not to reveal can shape our lives in profound ways. If you enjoyed this journey of discovery, please hit that like button and share this video with your friends and family who might benefit. We want to hear from you. Share your thoughts and personal stories in the comments below. Your experiences matter. And for more empowering content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Together, let's celebrate the wisdom of our years and the beauty of living authentically.